This the block hot.
Yeah, we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show of all shows. This is W.T.F. Wine Talk and
Fun.
I'm that dude JB, and this is
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, she almost forgot her name
I
again.
almost forgot my name again.
What is going on with you and your name?
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to say Simone, and then I remember, I'm not Simone right now.
Yeah?
I'm Mona Lisa.
You're Mona Lisa. Okay, I'm going to give you a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? Yo! And a shout out to everybody who's got it tuned in right now. How are you? How was your day? How's your week going on? And happy hump day! You know what I'm saying? So tonight, everybody should be getting some. You know what I'm saying?
Getting some like what?
As in sexual favors from their mate.
Why tonight?
Why tonight? It's hump day.
Oh, so you only get it on hump day? That's it?
I mean, people can get it whenever they want to, but I think the whole hump day thing was, I guess it was surrounded by that. So that's how it came about.
I guess I learn something new every day.
Yeah, but really, no, hump day is really like the top of the hill on the way down.
Yeah,
but in
a week. But you just want to make it a little. Guys
like myself like to talk about humps of a woman. And and those type of things. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fellas who think like me. Gotta give them applause. I'm just saying, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, how was your day? How was your week?
My week was cool. I had a really good weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had some friends in town. They were visiting from Philly. So,
shout out to the Philly people.
Yeah, they thoroughly enjoyed South Florida. They're like, oh, we want to move here. And I keep telling people, vacationing here is very different from living here.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah. If you're prepared to be called the N-word every now and then.
Well, that happens everywhere.
Well, especially in Philly. Because they've been having some real issues up that way. Super issues up that way. As a matter of fact, they even tried to they tried to stop Jay-Z's concert that Made in America, I believe, that concert he does in Philly.
Okay.
You remember that concert that he do?
I didn't know that he did a concert in Philly.
Yeah, he did a concert in Philly. I think it's called Made in America or something like that. I'm gonna look it up and find out the name of it exactly. But they stopped him from doing it, and I think he ended up taking it somewhere else, or they had to come back and clear it back up with him because it was.
So what was the reasoning behind it? Like, what was the beef?
The beef was that a lot of black people was coming into the town. That was the beef, but they tried to make it seem like it was something else.
So it's what we experience here for
in Miami.
In what is that? Memorial Weekend.
Yeah.
When
they want the money, but they don't want the people.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell people all the time. They don't really want us there, but they do want our dollars.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just supposed to mail our dollars over to the beach.
Yeah.
But stay off the beach.
Yeah. They want the money, but they don't want our money, and we bring millions of dollars.
Absolutely.
Any type of event. And also, too, I'm going to say also, too, the hip-hop, the urban hip-hop culture, they don't want that. You know what I mean? And the urban hip-hop culture, that could be black, white, Spanish. It's just that urban. They don't want the urban folks.
They want the culture, but not the urban.
They want that money. Yeah, the culture, too. No, definitely. They eating the culture up.
That baffles me sometimes, where I always say people want to be black, but when it's time to be black, they really don't want to be black.
Oh no, they don't want to be.
They don't want our struggles, but they want the turn up. They want the styles and the lingo and the music. But when it comes to really understanding what it means to be a person of color and the responsibilities that comes with that, they don't want to deal with that.
They want to hang with us. They want to say all the slang. They want to call each other nigga.
They want to call us that. And be like, it's okay.
Yeah. They want to call it. Oh, hey, my nigga, as if they, like I'm cool too. I'm a my nigga until it's time to be called black. They prefer being called my nigga, but not black.
So what are your thoughts? I mean, I know this is slightly off topic, but what are your thoughts about...
Nothing off topic.
Okay. So what are your thoughts about, the N-word in music and other races using it and then saying, well, it's in the song. I'm supposed to say it. It's in the song.
And I get the reason why a lot of black people are using it. They say that it's a term of endearment now. I get that, but honestly, it's very ignorant to use it. You know, it's very ignorant to use it, and it's very ignorant to give an endearment term to it, knowing how hurtful it was or still
is
to a lot of people to this day. You know what I mean?
I think they try to downplay by saying, we give the word too much power.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we want to give people passes because we may be cool with it.
Yeah.
Or with them.
Yeah.
But I think that if we're going to stand on something, we have to see it all the way through and not just kind of
stand on everything.
Flip back and forth on when it's convenient for you.
Yeah, we do that. Yes, we do that. We do it when it's convenient, and we don't hold people accountable to it, even ourselves. If we really want to get rid of the word, or we really want to say that it's offensive, it got to be offensive even if we're saying it to each other.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But we don't. Oh no, it's cool that we do that. It's cool. And two, you got a lot of people who are, let's just say, Caribbean, right?
What?
No. What? People don't identify with how African Americans identify with that word.
That's absolutely true.
You know what I mean?
No, it's true. When I first came to the States, I did like about a year and a half of private school, and then I went to public school.
Yeah.
And it was only then where I heard the word, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because I never growing up heard people call each other that in a friendly way or as a term of endearment.
Yeah.
So it was very shocking to me, coming from the Caribbean. I'm sure things have changed by now.
Yeah.
That, it was just like, hey nigga, what's up? And it was acceptable.
Yeah.
That's not the example that I was given. So it was a little jarring for me. We do have some comments about the word. I know Nash, before I looked away, said something.
What up, Nash?
Nash Chambers says, look to the origin of the word. It means black.
No, it doesn't.
I know that in Spanish
is negro.
Yes, that means black. And they tried to switch it up with the whole negus thing, which means king.
Yeah.
But
no, this is a whole made up new word by American white slave owners. Yeah. This is a whole nother word. People can try to give definition to it and whatever. Even if you said negus, even if you said negro, it's all attached to slavery. Everything goes right back to slavery.
Well, that I may slightly disagree with you, because with the negus, that came from a particular tribe in Africa.
No. Well, you don't understand what I'm saying. Like, people trying to say nigga, even if you're trying to say that that's where it came from, we still know what nigga mean. Okay. We still know what nigga come from. I don't care if you attach, oh yeah, niggas, it means king. No, no, it doesn't. That's like me calling you Horace.
Wait, what now?
But it's still like me saying whore to you. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? That's me trying to put icing on the cake. No, nigga is nigga, and I'm not gonna say, oh, I know what he trying to say. No. And before we get off this topic itself, right? See, when people do call you nigga, I don't want you to get upset anymore. All right? What I want you to do is look at that person and say, thank you. You finally admitted to you enslaving us building this country from the ground up, making you guys rich, because everything, that word itself comes from, you know what I'm saying, slavery itself.
I don't have that type of control, sorry.
Who? You don't have that type of control?
No.
You got to, because if you don't, you're gonna fall into a trap of doing something that you don't want to do, and your kids need you need you right now. You know, it's an emotional word. Yes,
it is.
Yeah, they want to push us in that corner. That's the whole purpose of the word.
If you gonna push, I'm gonna push back, that's just what it is.
The whole purpose of the word is to cripple you mentally, so that you can't think.
But it's disrespectful.
Yes,
right?
It is.
But keep in mind, a person could use another word, and you will get the same force.
Exactly.
So it's just not that word. But if you come out disrespecting me, whatever I dish out, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
So I'm not there to have a conversation. I'm not there to educate. You know what you're doing when you choose to use certain words, whether it's nigga, whether it's bitch, or whatever. If you're some random person and that's your way of verbally attacking me, well then you're going to get whatever's handed to you. And that's just what it is.
And I get that. And that's totally fine. Because I want you to handle it the best way you can. All right?
That's not the best way I can. That's what I'm choosing to do.
I want you to handle it the best way you can, okay? But I want you to remember that their whole intent is to take you out of your game so you can't think on your feet. So you can't be intelligent. So you can't be this person who you normally are. That's the whole purpose of doing it, because they can't do it. They can't do it. So when you don't get mad, they get mad. So you got to return that energy. Like, don't let them get into your spirit and your soul. Return it back. No, this is yours. Okay. I'm returning this back to you, sir. Thank you, kind sir. That's all you got to say to me, sir? If you're supposed to be, or ma'am, you're supposed to be so intelligent and so above our race or whatever, right? This is the only words you can come up with?
Well, I will keep that in mind, and I pray I'm never, put in that situation. But if I do, I hope this conversation comes to the forefront of my thoughts before I retaliate.
Yeah.
But
I need you on the show anyway.
We never really talked about how was your weekend? How was your week thus far?
My week it's good.
Okay.
My son he had to go take his daughter back to Hawaii, right? But I had to babysit his dogs, my grand dogs, right?
Your grand dogs, I have heard it all.
And they be trying me.
The parents not here. That's what they do.
They tried me, yo.
How did they try you?
Okay.
What they do? They tore up your carpet?
No, I wake up early in the morning, right? Late at night, I walk them, so they can pee and poop. I'm out here picking up shit late at night from an animal, okay? So I take him out that morning. He didn't pee, he didn't poop. So I said, okay, you might be okay, you're good. 10 minutes later, he come in the house and he pooped. Oh, I was heated. I was talking to him like I was talking to a human being. I was talking to him like he understood me, and he understood me too.
He felt your energy.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. Oh boy, he took me to that level. See, I don't have a dog, so I'm not used to this type of things, and I don't know what to do. So yeah, it took me there. It took me there.
But you cleaned it up, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, just took him out. I go to the room and come back out to go get something.
Tracy has a question for both of you.
Who? Tracy say what? What'd she say?
Says, have either of you actually been called the N-word? How did you handle it?
Tracy Pugh, yes I have. I've been called nigga quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? And I just look at them funny. I think it's hilarious that somebody is trying to get me to, go. But let me tell you this one story though. Before I got in control of my emotions. Yeah, you're right. Like, this one time I was in the military. It's this white guy. He thought he was cool with black folks, or he thought he was super cool. So we on the gun range, right? We're practicing firing on the range. And he said something like, "Yo, I'm from a city called Fresh Off a Nigga Ass, and I'm getting homesick." I look. We all had our guns, right? So I grabbed my M16 and stood up. What'd you say? He just got quiet. Everybody was quiet in the circle. Everybody just sitting there looking. What'd you say? Then all of a sudden, a sergeant grabbed me from behind, this, that, and another. Just calm down, Ball. Calm down, Ball. Cause it's cool. Calm down. Don't worry about it. No, y'all let him talk like that?
Yeah.
Y'all cool? Y'all let him get down like that? So, I kind of lost my cool, and I could have got in real big trouble. But the sergeant, he was one of those guys who thought he was black. He came to me apologizing. Yo, man, I'm just saying, I'm sorry, bro. This, that, and other. That's just what I mean. I was raised up, and I can't remember where he was raised up, like in New York or something like that. Thought he was super cool, but that caught me off guard. And coming from Florida, where that, in my high school years, I went to all black school, elementary, in middle school, right? Never been called a nigga, so that was my first time. So that experience kind of scared me, like, cause I could have went to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And luckily I didn't. But yeah, Tracy, trust me, it's a.
Luckily I have never been called the N-word, and in my 23 years of existence, because I'm only 23. I've never been called.
You only 23 years old? Are you talking about the age of your earrings? Or your actual?
I am 23.
You're 23?
And that's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to.
You're 23. Plus what? I'm 23 too, but I got to add a whole bunch of years to that. I'm just saying. But nah, continue.
No, I've never been called the N-word.
Yeah?
Never.
Well, I'll tell you what. Don't drive through Tallahassee. Don't go to Gainesville. Don't go to any north, especially now. Because they are emboldened. With Trump in office, they are very emboldened.
They're empowered.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm thankful that I have never had that experience of being called the N-word. But it does something to us, man.
Oh, definitely it does something to us. I got to put something up right quick here.
That's what I said. Everybody said she's 23. She said what she said.
Yeah. She ain't no 23.
They always come for you and save you.
But it's all good though. You know what? We got to get to the show, yo. We had to talk about that. It's just certain things. That's what I like about the show, because we might go left, we might go right. You just never know. Just hang in there with us, and we got you. Okay. We're gonna get into the wine. The wine. We got some good wine. This wine part of the show is brought to you by
D's Discount Delivery and Moving Services. Are you looking to move in the near future? Don't worry, just call 954-558-8279. Get to moving at a discount with D's Discount Delivery and Moving Services.
That's right. Shout out to our sponsors, D's Discount. You know what I'm saying, for doing things with us. But Winnie W. Paul, which is wine, go ahead with your wine.
So today we're actually looking at a Merlot.
Merlot.
Some people may look at it and say Merlots, but the proper pronunciation is Merlot. Merlot is a red wine, and according to my research, it actually pairs beautifully with lots of different types of foods,
like
pâtés, veal, steaks.
Like beef pâté?
Really?
As in beef pâté?
No. That pairs well with a Jamaican soda, but that's a different story.
Okay.
It actually pairs well with meatloaf, lamb, roasted chicken, different types of cheese, and believe it or not, even hamburgers. Merlot's blends well with other grapes, so it's very fruity and it's easy to drink. I know that we always talk about cost. This particular brand, you can find it at either Total Wine or ABC, and believe it or not, it's only a couple bucks. It's $4. $4.
See, you can get yourself a nice buzz on for $4. Okay, what's the name of that Merlot again?
This is Lindman's.
Okay, that's what's up.
I actually got this in a group that I'm in.
What's the name of the group?
It's called something wine.
AA Anonymous?
So I was actually wined this bottle with other little knickknacks.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually a cool little group.
Okay, that's what's up. That's a good deal.
Yeah. So I haven't, popped it open yet because I am on a sabbatical from all alcohol.
Ah, okay.
So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's up for the W part of the W.T.F show.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So get your wine on. Make sure you check out. Every week we're going to have the different wines we're going to be talking about. Sometimes we might slide in some liquor, but majority of the time it's going to be wines because we are mature. We are adults, right?
And it's okay to change up our palates from something different.
Yes, change up your palates. You know what I'm
saying?
But
also, when you drink.
Yes.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. Yes. Do that. Do that. Don't drink and drive, but text.
Wait, what? What is wrong with you tonight?
I gotta punch myself for that. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate that. for all the knowledge that you have when it comes to wines and stuff. But we're going to get into some good talk, you know what I'm saying? And right now, this talk we're going to talk about first is we're going to slide on the what's that, RBG? RBG. What is her real name?
Her name is Ruth Badger Ginsburg.
Okay, cool. Right now, we're going to take a 5-second silent break for RBG. And 5. So, shout out to her. Shout out to everything that she has done. She's passed away. And you know what? I was hoping she was going to hold on at least until the election.
Yeah.
Because what's so important, like, it's sad that she passed away, but what's attached to her passing away is a very important seat in the Supreme Court.
Yep. So those are like lifelong appointments. She was actually appointed by Bill Clinton back in '93.
Yeah.
So she's been on the Supreme Court for about 30 years.
Yeah.
And she stood for equality.
Yeah.
And so I have concerns if our current sitting president pushes someone in that seat who may not have the same vision or goals, or maybe is not there for the people.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, once you have been appointed as a Supreme Court justice, you're there for life pretty much until you die.
Yep.
So I think that it's important that we keep this seat vacated until after election. And I don't want to say pray God that he doesn't win, but if we vote, if we go out and use our voices with our votes and make things happen, then we have a little bit more of a ground to stand on. But if he wins again, then
it's a lot of things can be changed. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna push that over into voting. Please go out and vote. It's things like this that we need you for. I need you for this. You are not on this earth for selfish reasons. I know you want to love yourself. I know you want to do for yourself. I know you want to be, for me, I got to love me. But trust me, now we got to do it for yourself, your neighbors.
You have to do it for our kids.
Yeah, for
our grandkids.
Yes.
Our great-grandkids. This is for our future.
Yeah, big time.
Our legacy.
Yeah.
So it's like
our civil rights.
So I think we need to understand the importance of voting.
Yeah.
And I get tired of people saying, your vote don't count. It doesn't matter if you vote or not. Listen, let's not do that.
Yeah, stop doing that. Stop.
Let's not do that. We literally have people who have died, marched and died for us to be able to vote. And so let's not squander that.
Yeah, but some people are going to squander it though. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to say that. I need you to go out and vote. You know what I mean? I know some of you are very cautious about the legal system and the voting process, politicians and stuff like that. I know you got a lot of issues with them, but I need you to set that to the side and go out and vote. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Vote for your kids, vote for your grandparents, vote for yourself.
And if you are able-bodied, go stand in line. Don't do the mail-in ballot.
Yeah.
I feel like, I hate to say this, but I feel like, that's cheating.
Yeah.
If you are able to get up and get in that line and vote, then do that.
Yeah.
Because time have proven that we've had so many issues with those absentee ballots.
Yeah.
And, right now we cannot afford that.
Exactly. And to slide it over one more part of that type of conversation, so we just went from RBG to voting. We're going to tell you why you really need to vote because of things like this. Breonna Taylor.
Absolutely. So let me ask you a really serious question.
Go ahead.
Were you shocked today that they of the results?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. It's
sadly is expected.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. I'm kind of which I believe they with let's just say like so mediums like CNN and Fox News and stuff like that, right? They have conditioned us to be I guess numb to this stuff now. You know what I mean? We really don't have any. We just know it's going to happen, and okay, I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm very angry. You know, I'm very angry. But now it's like it's a lot of people that are very angry, but we don't know what to do with this anger now. But I do know, vote.
And so, with that same anger, exactly how we feel in this moment, we need to take that same anger and become active in our communities.
Yes.
As it pertains to the stuff that affects us directly.
Yes.
So yes, the presidential vote is one thing, but we have to look at the people in our neighborhoods, in our cities that are running for mayors and different seats. Those are the people that affects us directly, so we have to vote locally.
And shout out to Thomas Darby. He's back on the comments. He said, if you don't feel your vote counts and you vote, then vote anyway. Then what's the harm? So, but if your vote does count and you don't vote, it hurts our people. If you understand what he's saying. He said, if you don't feel your vote counts and you vote anyway, then what's the harm? But if your vote does count and you don't vote, it hurts our people. You understand what he's saying?
Yeah, it does. But see, so my concern about that.
Go ahead.
And I do agree with him, right?
Yes.
But if he's saying vote anyway, then who you're voting for, right? So you still have to be careful because we still don't want the wrong person back in office again.
Of course.
So I think we need to be mindful of that. I know. What's your name?
I hope anybody that's listening to my voice is not even thinking about that other dude, the orange guy. If you're thinking about the orange guy, you do have a right to vote for whoever you want to. You do have that right. I don't want to take that from you, but please just tell me, why do you feel like the orange guy that's in office right now is the guy for the job?
Someone mentioned something in the.
You say that it's on
in the chat.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very profound.
Yeah.
If people are saying, your vote don't count, blah 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 blah, but it just seems to me that we're one of the race of people where they try so hard to suppress our vote.
Yeah.
So if your vote don't count, why are they making it so difficult for us to vote?
Yeah.
Understanding what they saw we did when Obama first ran for his term, and how we came out in droves. People were like picking other people up, having water. So that same energy that we had back then, it's the same energy we need to take to the poll, under the understanding that they understand the power of our vote.
And to piggyback on that, you remember we voted to give ex-felons their rights back, right?
Yes.
But DeSantis went and passed another law that they can't vote until they pay their fine.
Yes.
So that says, obviously, the vote obviously really matters, because if I'm not mistaken, that law, when we gave it back to ex-cons, right, it automatically gave 2 million people, I believe.
It was a lot. I don't know if it was as high as 2 million, but it was quite a few.
It was quite a few.
But they were all, a good chunk of them were minorities.
Exactly. So then he also made a law where you cannot vote. They went and put it in Florida Senate, I believe, to make it where that he blocked all the people who owe fines. He trying to say you didn't fully meet your
requirements.
Your requirements itself, right? Or you didn't pay your debt, fully paid your debt, right? But it's people like Jay-Z, a couple other people that came up with money.
LeBron,
that are trying to pay these fines so they can vote. So a shout out to them for doing stuff like that. Shout out to people like LeBron, Jay-Z, and much more for doing that. Go ahead.
We don't need celebrities to be able to, come out of their pockets. We as a community,
we can do it.
We should be able to do it. That's from create grassroots fundraisers. Because again, every time we make a progress, they try to pull us back 10 paces. So it's like we almost have to anticipate, what's going to happen. So I think that's why I feel like it's important for us to become very active in our community. So when things like this happen, we don't have to wait on celebrities to do something. The celebrity stuff, that's just icing on the cake. But we already have our foundation firm. Our money's in place that we can go in.
And don't act like you got no money, because I know some of y'all went into those Cash App give me 100 and get $800 back. Don't act like if you can do that, you can help somebody get their voters rights back. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you ain't got no money, yo.
Listen, now so many people have hit me up on that. I'm just so over it. You just don't even know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That whole blessing circle thing, but that's another topic for another day.
Blessing circle, you know what? I ain't gonna get into it.
We gonna leave it alone.
But yeah, y'all Caribbean people are.
Hold on. You're not gonna put that on us.
Post of the blessed.
There we go.
What do you call it? Red Robin.
You a hater.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you. That's how to do it.
But the way we do it, it's not like how you got.
I got a new thing you call beef patty. What you do is, right? You buy $1 inside the patty, right?
I cannot stand Jimmy right now.
Share the patty with non-people. From you. Shout out to my Korean people. They are very creative.
But listen, you're not gonna put that on us. But I digress. We're gonna move on.
Y'all are creative.
Y'all somewhere with all that.
Y'all not? You gonna tell me y'all not, right?
We are creative, right? And actually, I was telling somebody the other day, I feel like Caribbean folks were really the people that originated Uber.
Yeah.
Because back home, we had like our little exactly.
Yeah.
And so what they came in monopoly, saw ideas, capitalized and gave it a title, and boom, they make money off of us.
Done deal, huh?
Yeah, now we have Uber and Lyft. It's a thing.
Let me tell you this one thing called Red Robin.
Okay.
So I got my own little studio here, right?
Okay.
And I rent it out for like baby showers and stuff like that. But it was one of my Jamaican friends came to me like, yo, I got my own little spot too. We got this thing we call Red Robin, right? So what they do is they come to your spot and they spend $1,200. Let's say if it's 10 people, right? Each one of them spend $1,200 with you.
Okay.
So you have all this money, right? On this one night, they come support you. Then you go to their spot. Then you give them $1,200 worth of purchases.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You buy like a whole bunch of bottles, as long as it's $1,200 worth of stuff, right? So you keep going around to the whole circle, but what don't make sense is you keep going around the whole circle. You really didn't make no money. You just gave all the money back. You know what I'm saying? You really just gave the money. What the fuck? At the end of the day, where's the Robin and the round? And I got robbed. I get it now. Ding ding, I get it.
Listen, Marlene says that maxi taxis turned into dollar vans and flatbush. Then it got gentrified. Like here in Florida, we had jitneys,
it got
right?
gentrified.
But in Miami, we had the little jitneys. If you want to get on the bus, you can hop on a jitney. It's $1, get you there faster. I don't know the last time I've seen a jitney.
Yeah. And so especially in Miami, it was very huge.
Yeah, it was big in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I see cabs anymore. Everything is Lyft and Uber. So it's like, again, we had an idea.
Somebody took it and
just ran with it and just cut out the middleman, which is us.
Honestly, like it's a bunch of things that we created. Like fixed up cars. Fixed up cars are not a showcase car now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we used to fix up our own cars. Now, that's kind of like the showcase car.
It's a thing, yeah.
Yeah. Everything that we do, they just kind of take it to the next level.
Cut us out.
And then patent it, and then block us out.
It's like braids.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
When we wear braids,
it's ghetto.
It's every negative adjective tied to that. But when someone like a Kardashian wears, it's like she came up with this new concept.
It is a
baby hair
crochet.
And we looking like, wait, huh? She came up with what?
Yeah.
So again, everyone wants to be a part of the culture. Benefit from the culture, but when it's time to represent the culture, there's not so much.
Thomas Darby said Jitney was a ride at your own risk.
Hey, he must be from Fort Lauderdale.
I don't know where he's from. I think he is.
That's some Fort Lauderdale behavior right there. Because us Miami people, we know that's one of the safest, most
Get your hand out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good conversation, whatever, you know what I'm saying, that we was doing right now. So a shout out to the family of Breonna Taylor. Shout out to the family of RBG. We appreciate all the years that you've given us on the Supreme Court. You looked out for a lot of women, a lot of rights when it comes to transgender. Yeah,
just equality across the board.
Yeah, yeah. Her voice is very important. And your boy, Mr. Orange, is trying to get another woman in there. So he's trying to use that as a pawn to get people to believe that he really cares.
He's trying to get another woman in there, but she doesn't stand for anything having to do with women's rights.
Yeah.
So it's like she may be a woman in form, but not in mentality.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
That's very weird too.
I hope that we can, I don't know if I know there have been petitions going around where they're asking people to sign saying, you know, let's wait until after the election.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that holds any weight.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, cool. We're going to get this thing moved on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into another part of the talk itself. And the part of the talk.
Oh, yeah.
This part of the tea is brought to you by
Leah's Closet. Ladies, are you looking for something sexy to wear to a nice getaway or staycation? Well, Leah's Closet has something just for you. Go to Instagram and check out @_Leah LIAS_closet to see what the inventory looks like. They also have a brick and mortar location at 221 South State Road 7 in Miramar. Yes, it's okay to be in the closet. Leah's Closet, 954-225-6062.
Shout out to our sponsor, Leah's Closet. You know what I'm saying? All of our sponsors. So if you want to sponsor us also as well too, you can hit us up at what I want to give them, JAYB @yourpartner.com, JAYB @yourpartner.com, or you can hit up you at
Simone1102 @gmail.com, or just send me a message via Messenger.
Yeah, inbox.
Just slide in my DMs.
And
for advertisement purposes only, please. Thank you very much.
No Vienna sausage.
Let's not do that.
That is so corny too.
It's disrespectful.
If you still sending pics after the age of 21, under 21, you should know. You know, you don't know no better. But if you're an adult and you still sending, come on, bro. And especially if you don't have. Come on.
Don't say it, JB. Let's move on. New topic.
If you got small megapixels, it's not even worth the data plan, bro. Save your data plan. I'm just saying. We're going to keep this thing moving. We got another little topic. We got a few little topics too because our time is moving fast. But I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, because I used to see it like, you know, the beginning of the year 2019, 2018, 2019, 2020, a lot of women are into spoiling themselves. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to do whatever I want. It's me. Love me. Me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me so much that nobody can do me like me. Now,
I don't see the problem.
You don't see the problem, of course. And if you're a woman, you don't see the problem.
But I'm going to let you expound with your point. Go ahead.
But the question is, if you are single for so long and you have been spoiling yourself for so long, can any man fill the shoes that you made for yourself?
Are you asking me specifically?
Yeah. I'm talking to Leah's Closet? No, I'm talking to you. If you spoiled yourself so much, right? Like, and it's okay. It's okay. But when you get to the point where you meet someone, do you think he's able to, because, you know, you might be satisfying yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're using all these gadgets that a human being can't do these.
They can't
300 RPMs. And just, you know, you take yourself out to these glorious dinners and you bring your own self roses. So when you meet someone, you have these automatic expectations, you know what I'm saying, of him. Do you think a man, after spoiling yourself for 2 or 3 years, you being single, do you think a man can live up to those expectations?
Well, I think it all depends on what you consider spoiling yourself.
Okay.
Because self-care is very different from spoiling yourself, right? I think if it's normal for us to have mani-pedis, massages, buy stuff for ourselves, self-gratification. And I mean, that happens even when you're in a relationship. Everything has to be about balance, but at the same time, you really kind of want someone who is on your level, who understands. So you're not so much looking at someone to take care of you per se, but just to kind of meet you where you are. Because beyond that, it would be difficult. So do you think there's something wrong, or do you think a person who's been single for a long time would have a challenge being in a relationship, especially when they're used to taking care of things themselves?
Not only to add, not only to just talk about taking care of themselves, but just spoiling yourself of just having everything your way. I think that, see how you rolled your eyes. The fact of just having everything your way, like, think about it. You go eat when you want to, you lay down when you want to, you get your orgasm when you're ready to, you go get your hair done when you're ready to. But when you have somebody in your life, sometimes you have to put yourself on the back burner, because when you have somebody in your life itself, you kind of have to incorporate them in it. You know what I mean? But
it's about balance, right?
Yes.
So again, if this person that you met and you're interested in and you're dating,
hold on, let me just say this too. This for male and female. I want to say that. I want to be clear.
How do men spoil themselves?
So men could jack off all the time.
Oh gosh, outside of sexual things.
I'm just saying, like, also going to dinners and.
I've never seen a guy eat alone by himself in a restaurant. Never.
Not in a restaurant, but go pick it up. I mean, Benihanas have Benihanas to go. You can go do that stuff yourself.
I think it's harder for guys to spoil themselves than do self-care than.
Guys are just spoil themselves the same. And a guy could go to the strip club and meet women who are at them. And then once you're trying to date a girl for real, you don't know how to handle having to talk to a woman. And having to really have good dialogue. Not just, hey daddy, you want to dance? You know what I mean? So you can, as a guy, you can spoil yourself. I'm being totally honest right now.
Well, okay.
Or paying the $40, whatever it is.
Listen, I don't know about that $40 thing, but it seems to be a thing right now.
Me, Thunder Hips. $ Thunder Hips.
But when you're in a meaningful relationship and not just like a situationship, there comes with compromise on both parts, right? And you could look at spoiling each other. He sees what you've been doing for yourself, and he may want to do that for you, and you may be like, you know what, this is something that I want to do for him. So it's about balance. It's just not one-sided. But again, you have to be with the right person who understands that concept.
Okay, people that are tuned in, how you feel about that? Have you ever spoiled yourself? Have you ever gotten to the point where you like to do these certain things, and then when you get into a relationship, you just don't know how to break out of spoiling yourself? You know how, like, just say, like, you want to go to Benihana's on Fridays, that's your thing to do. Then you get in a relationship, your guy friend wants to take you to the movies, and you like, I want to go to Benihana's.
So introduce him to some of the things that.
What if he don't like Asian food?
What?
I don't like Asian food like that. It's super salty.
So again, that's where compromise comes into play. That's where compromise comes into play. It doesn't always have to be one-sided. Okay. Okay, well, if you don't like Asian food, well, introduce me to something that you like. Expand my horizons, my palate. So it doesn't have to be a selfish thing. But if you're not coming to me with, you talking about, I don't like Asian food, but I like these ramens, we're going to have a problem.
No, I think you're correct. But it also goes to the mature mind of the person. Because if you're not mature, you're not ready to have a relationship where that you understand that everybody's not going to like what you like. Even if you think it's dope, they might think it's
and that's fair.
Yeah. So you just got to be careful. I know, I see a lot of people who are single. Oh, I'm single and I'm loving it. All right, be careful, because when you get into a relationship, you're going to have to compromise, right?
So let me play devil's advocate.
As you always do. Don't act like this is new.
This is new to me. I am flabbergasted that you would even say those things to me. I am never devil's advocate, and I am quite perturbed that you would even. But anyway, like I was saying,
Whatever, devil's secretary.
I do feel like there's some truth to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because from both aspects, men, women, when you've been single for a long time, you tend to be set in your ways.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I mean.
sometimes you tend to be controlling.
Yeah.
It's your way or no way, because this is how you've been doing it.
You don't mean to do it. It's just that's how you've been rolling.
But the same thing, men the same way too.
That's
They're
what I
like,
said, men and women.
Sundays is for football, it's for sports. This is what I do. I'm not looking to deviate from that.
My lotion belongs right by the computer. Why your hair so smooth?
So, I think that you have, when you're getting involved in a relationship, you have to be of the mindset that you're going to have to compromise. You're going to have to kind of relinquish some of the habits that you've created if you want this situation or this relationship to grow or to build, because it can't be just your two thoughts. Individuals going down different paths.
Oh, that's perfect to say. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's almost like I don't want to say it's an oxymoron. It's just crazy.
You gotta blend like sand. If not, it's not gonna work at all. And you said it perfectly. Two individuals. I know a lot of two individuals together. I know of some women that are just so steadfast in being who they are, and I will admit sometimes I can be a little bit stubborn. Right, just a tiny bit. Wait, who?
Just
you?
Just a tiny.
Can you point at yourself in the camera so people can know exactly who you're talking?
No, we don't got to do all that.
Can you do this? Do this.
Just a tiny bit.
Go ahead.
I know that I can be stubborn, right, and set in my ways, so to speak. But because of the art of communication, I would like to think that I am open to different perspectives. So if you come at me and you say, hey, here are my thoughts about what you did or your mindset or whatever, I'm able to listen, but present something logical. Don't ask me to follow if you don't know how to lead.
Ooh, all right, that's what's up. So, if you want to leave your comment at the bottom for that, please do so. We're going to get into the next little quick topic because we got to keep it moving in this show. And the next topic itself we're going to get into is healing after a breakup. Healing after a breakup. I'm going to say it again. Healing after a breakup. Say, you know what, everybody? I want you to turn to your neighbor. Say, neighbor. Healing after a breakup.
After breakup.
Hallelujah.
Shit about $100, but I got a Toyota.
Really? You went to You went to all kind of religions, I see.
Listen, let me wait. But hold on, before we jump into that, Thomas Darby just said, I think I missed it, but something about you have to teach people how to treat you, something like that.
Yeah.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, if you can read it, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I think it's important you teach people how to treat you, so you model that behavior for your potential partner.
Teach people how to treat you, so you can model that behavior.
I will agree and disagree with that statement.
Okay.
Because I think that there has to be at least a basic foundation, right? I just ran my head into this mic. There has to be stop it. Stop it. It's a PG show.
You're spoiling yourself, huh? Spoiler.
I think that, in all of us, there has to be at least a foundation on just how to treat basic needs, just being kind, being respectful. There's certain things I shouldn't have to teach, and those key characteristics. Outside of that, okay. But if I have to teach you how to be to do the basics, I'm not for you.
Yeah, the basics. Teaching the basics
at being 24, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I do understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand what he's saying. But back to that other part we was talking about, healing after a breakup. Healing after a breakup. Now I'm going to ask you, what do you consider healing What do you do to heal after a breakup? Is there anything specific that the W? We're gonna go back to the W. You know what I'm saying? But is there anything specific that you do to heal after a breakup? And also to add, is there a certain amount of time that you need?
Okay, those are fair questions, and for me, it depends on the relationship.
Okay.
So if it was somebody that I was really, really into,
Yeah.
Lord, like he just broke my little heart.
Yeah.
I will definitely say that I gotta block them. Right, from all of my social media.
Yeah.
I have to delete their telephone number,
Yeah.
the threads of conversation, so I'm not tempted to reach back out.
Yeah. You're not tempted.
Listen, it's when it comes to matters of the heart, you can't just shut it down. Let's just be realistic about it.
Yeah.
You know, so you be having that longing, that that desire, because you've built something with this person.
Yeah.
Again, depending on who it is, I may have to pray because
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, if it's really intense, I'm not too ashamed to say that I don't have a problem going to therapy. You know, because a therapist is going to give me the tools that I need
Yeah.
in order to be able to combat some of the things that I may not know how to handle.
Yeah.
And I usually take a break from dating from anywhere between 6 months to a year
Yeah.
after I have stopped dealing with someone. I don't jump from one situation to the next. You know how
Yeah.
some people say in order to get over someone, you got to get under someone?
I was just going to bring that up. I heard women say that before.
I am not built like that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, because there's too much emotions invested, and so
And to the ladies that are tuned in right now, have you ever done that before? Have you gotten over someone by being under someone new? You know, and how long does it take you to get over someone? Is there a magical number? Is there something that happens to you? There's like an epiphany that's just like, okay, cool, it's time to move on. What happens to you to let you know it's time for you to move on? Like me being a man, right? Getting over, like, the hard part for men is, all right, for one, we try not to show our emotions too tough, right?
Do y'all cry?
Do we cry? Oh yeah, we do, of course.
Okay.
We cry. We just selective in who we cry in front of.
Okay.
Because everybody can't have that. It's a special thing to give to a woman, your emotional side. You feel what I'm saying? Like if a guy give that to you, he obviously trusts you.
Okay.
With his heart and everything. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And there are a lot of guys who have shown that to the wrong person, and they throw it right back in
They
your
got
face.
ate up. Yum, yum, yum,
Yeah.
emasculated.
Yeah, exactly. So, but for me, as men, it takes us a little longer to get over because we don't express our emotions like women do. Women could just be like, cry it out. They do things, they might get mad, this, that, and other. But men don't express their emotions too much or externally express it. So therefore, we kind of
Take a little bit longer.
Yeah,
because we call our girlfriends over.
Yeah,
we talk it out. We cry it out.
Yeah, we don't even want to tell our homeboys that we've been hurt because we don't want to feel like a sucker in front of them. I'm just being honest.
Well, is it really your homeboy? Because at the end of the day, if this is your friend,
yeah,
there should be a level of comfort to say, man,
the thing about
I'm hurting.
You don't know how he's going to react. Like, I'm older now. I know my friends who I can call now. But we're talking about going back to the days, and we got people who listen to us that might be 24, 25. They're not quite clear on
stages.
Yeah. They're not quite clear on how to handle this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Me older, I know who I can call. My male friends, and the male friends who I have will respect me on that level, and I never hear it again. As opposed to when I was younger, you don't know who's your friend. You just got a bunch of people around you.
I'm not fooling with Thomas Darby.
What do you say?
I'm not fooling with it. He said, and I quote, "I have benefited from that," meaning I was the person they chose to get under. Mm-hmm. Really? So you were like the rebound dude? You okay with that?
You know what's, and that's cool for certain people, right? But actually, you got used.
Yeah. And so, he okay with that. He was
Yeah, he okay.
use
Yeah,
me.
yeah, use me. Yeah,
Use
exactly.
me.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool if that's what you into, this, that, and another. But me personally, like, nah, cause that's energy.
Yeah, after a while, it kind of wears on you.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then that person got a claim right to you.
Well, that, and what if you decide to be the rebound dude, and then all of a sudden you catch feelings?
You know what?
How you gonna handle that?
Let me explain this to you and to guys out there. I know guys think that they can not catch feelings. I don't care. She can have 3 eyes, 4 legs, green, and smell like tar baby. If you keep sleeping with this woman, it's something you like about her. It's something you're gonna like the laughter. You're gonna like the jokes. It's something you like about her.
You keep coming back.
Yeah, you keep coming back. Nobody. Then you just be like, no, I don't care about it. And you hear somebody else hitting that the same way you hitting it. I ain't like her anyway. So how fat. Go to being insulting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't give people my energy like that. Tommy said it was a physical act only.
And so for men, and Jimmy's gonna be like, no, it's not. But for men, sex is transactional. It's physical. There's a lot of times there's no emotion tied into it.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna say something real quick. Marlene Lee Kang said sometimes women practice revenge sex to send a message. Women are more complex, I think. They can set their emotions apart from the physical for the agenda at hand. She just said what you said men do.
I agree.
She just said what
Marlene, look, you're supposed to be a No, she didn't say she can do it. She just gave an explanation.
How many words she put in there? For all those words she put in there, she did it.
Nah, she didn't do it.
She did. I want to do a word count.
She didn't do it.
Anybody who type a comment like that, you did it.
So Nancy has a comment. What is she saying?
She said most men I've encountered don't heal from heartbreak. They simply move on to the next and basically keep those feelings inside. Men just don't seem to think that healing is important. I guess she's saying that she don't think men think healing is important.
They don't, because they don't know how to heal. Because a lot of times men, they just, like you said, they internalize things.
Yeah, we internalize
They don't talk about it. Women, we talk things out.
Yeah.
And that's why we're able to get through things. But men, they just internalize things, and like she said, move on to the next woman. And then guess what? You take that extra baggage to the new relationship, and it's not her. Deal with your junk. And
what he does is, for the one person that hurt him, he might hurt 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But he don't understand he's starting a chain effect.
Yeah.
So the girls that he hurt are gonna now hurt 2 or 3 more guys.
Yeah.
He just got a bunch of people that just
hurting people. You know the saying, hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Exactly. And shout out to the people who have talking about Marlene, talking about no, never.
Never.
LOL, never.
Nah, she ain't like that.
She said, I think we can be calculated. That's pretty much the same thing.
No, hold on, Marlene. I'm gonna need you to stop typing.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Same thing.
You're supposed to be on my side, okay?
Thank you for giving me all the goods. All right. Well, we got to get off that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that conversation, but we got to get into the fun part because we only got like 3 minutes. Good Lord, in this hour.
That time went by fast.
Yeah, it went by fast. But this last conversation we're going to get into before we go, we might go a few minutes over, but, you never know. It's a fun one.
Okay.
It's the F, and this F is brought to you by
D's Discount and Delivery and Moving Services. Are you looking to move in the near future? Don't worry, just call 954-558-8279. Get to moving at a discount with D's Discount Delivery and Moving Services.
Yeah. Shout out to D's Discount. He's been one of my sponsors for at least 7 years.
Can I say that I called him one time to do see if I could hire him?
Yeah.
And it was all the way in Doral, and he was just so professional.
Yeah.
So very customer service oriented, and he really tried to see if he could help me.
Yeah.
It didn't happen, but that resonated with me.
Yeah.
So I know if ever I have another opportunity, I'm going to reach out to him just based on their interaction.
Good deal. D's Discount. Make sure you check him out, man. He's a very good guy for all your delivery and moving services.
Cool.
But the last conversation for tonight, before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying, the fun part of it, we're going to talk about the walk of shame. The walk of shame. For those who don't know what the walk of shame is, everybody has done the walk of shame, all right? And the walk of shame is after you had sex with this person, may it be for the first time, second time, or whatever, all right? And you got to walk past some people that he knows. They looking. It could be their kids. They're in the living room. They're looking like, who is this new person? It could be a family member that's in the house, and you woke up, and more people in the house that you are in there that you went to sleep with, and they're looking at you like, oh, okay, you got knocked down, huh? And this happened to guys too. You know what I'm saying? We get looked at funny too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ask you, in your younger days, before you was 23, have you ever had one of those situations?
No.
Walk of shame?
I've never, ever.
You sure?
Wait, hold on. Let's think about that. Ever.
You sure?
Ever.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I'm doing the punchy in your face sign.
People that I've dated, they either had their own spot or I had my own spot. So there was never, extra people that's not supposed to be there.
Nancy say never done it. Head held high.
Toss. You just toss like whatever.
Or you slinging your weave when you do that, huh? She say I got GT parents. What that mean? She got GT parents.
Who's that? Marlene?
Yeah.
Oh, so Marlene's from Guyana. Caribbean parents don't play that.
What you
Ain't
mean?
no sleeping over.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah.
no Jew sleeping over.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So you have to go out the window. You have to go out the window.
Ain't no boys in your room, even if in your 20s. Nah, island parents don't.
None of that.
No.
So you saying American parents do that?
Hold on, I did not say
my
that.
Yankee.
My upbringing and the upbringing of some of my peers.
No. See, where you confused that at? I ain't talking about being a kid. I'm talking about you could be.
I'm saying no, an adult.
No. You could be in college and have a dorm partner, a dorm room partner, where that you got the wall lockers blocking each other, and you got to walk out the hallway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. See, you thinking about the kid part. No.
Okay, well, what had happened was.
What had happened?
This one time.
What had happened?
Right.
Yeah.
I was dating this football player.
Okay.
He played for UM.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay.
And let's just say I had that. Again, like Nancy said, there was no walk of shame. It was just like, what? But that was my outward look. But inside, I was like,
Yeah. You felt weird, like what the?
I felt a little weird. I felt a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So that was that one time though.
That was that one time. Did you guys continue to date after that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Your little African side came out.
We dated for a bit.
Yeah.
How many have you have? I'm not going to ask you have you. I'm just going to ask how many have you experienced?
About like once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Like like
you didn't have a lot of those in the military?
Say what now?
You didn't have a lot of those experiences in the military?
No, just like once or twice when I was in the military. Yeah, because we kind of like shared rooms also too.
Okay.
So if we go to visit somebody that's a female, she got like a roommate or whatever, then they don't know that you're in there, then they don't know that y'all did what you did, then you kind of get up and you had an awkward like, you can't get the door open and she's looking at the corner. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a little awkward feeling, but it's the same for men too. It's a walk of shame. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk through the whole barracks. All the females, and that's like, you didn't mean to stay as late.
But things happen.
Things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Smack it up, flip it, rub it.
Anybody else that's tuned in right now? Did you go through a walk of shame? Hold up. Here she go. Nancy Nawaz. Nancy Nawaz.
Nawaz, yeah.
She said, how to avoid the walk of shame. Ladies, always get dressed, fully dressed. Don't chuck your bra in your purse. Put on your heels and fix your hair. No one would know. Right.
Well,
but you smell like sex.
Okay, so
you smell like old rubber.
Sometimes you don't have time to put back your bra on. You just got to stick it in your purse.
And you smell like Noxanol 9.
You know what?
You smell.
So you can't shower before you leave? I would shower. I mean, it's not like it's in the parking lot.
Well,
not saying that anything has ever happened in the parking lot with me.
In the dorm in the military, it's a shared shower with females, so a guy can't just go in their bathroom.
Like college.
Yeah, like college. Yeah, pretty much the same way. Yeah, it's like a dorm. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a dorm for military, but we call it barracks.
Got you.
Pretty much the same. So you can't really use their bathroom, and actually, you're not supposed to be spending the night. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Well, we're getting ready to get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very, very good show. Very informative. Very fun.
Yes.
And shout out to my co-host,
Mona
Lisa. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
There's no such thing as a walk of shame. Hold your head high, toss your hair back, keep it moving.
And before we get up out of here, yes it is. South Beach, you probably think that way, so I don't know. Yeah, you from South Beach too, right?
What?
Yeah, ain't this where your school is? Ain't this where your school is? Just confirm.
What does that have to do with anything?
Confirm that's where your school is.
Yes, it is.
Our school is on. If you go to school on South Beach, you are South Beachian.
I'm South Beach. What?
Beachian. South Beachian. Yes, she is.
You know what? Just because Dillard don't have no sealant, but that's a different topic. Anyway, we're wrapping up.
We're at 4510 North University Drive. Do whatever you want to do and walk a famer. I don't know. Thank you guys for the love that you give us. Leave your comments and leave your appreciation, your love, whatever, Cash App tips, whatever you want to send us, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Once again, if you want to sponsor the show, you have a small business, please hit us up at jb@yopartner.com. That's JAYB@YOPODNER.com, or they can hit you up at
I'm sorry, my mind went left because I wanted to say something before we signed off totally.
Okay.
I wanted to just kind of remind everyone that September is Suicide Awareness Month.
Okay.
And if ever you feel like giving up, please reach out to someone or call the suicide hotline. We want you here.
Yes, please. We want you here because we need you here, okay? Yeah. We need you here. Anything else you want? Give them your email in case they want to sponsor.
You can either send me a DM in my inbox, or you can send me a quick email at simone1102@gmail.com.
That's right. We out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm that dude, JB, and this is
Mona Lisa.
This is Wine Talk.
Out here.